Okay, so now at 5, an inside look into Compton's big pothole problem.
Yes, with emails we've uncovered from the city leaders who are supposed to fix them. Join your side investigator Christine Lazar joins us with more on her ongoing investigation. You uncovered those emails.
Well, we've been doing stories on this issue since February, and every time we run one of the stories, we see so many messages on Facebook and emails. You know, it's really a problem in Compton, and the city is starting to make progress, but people feel like they need to do more. Now, after our last story aired in May, the mayor and the rest of the council refused to talk to me, so I put in a public records request for their emails. Last February, Compton resident Francis, who asked us not to use his last name, sent this email to Mayor Asia Brown. He wrote, "My issue is my road. I can't drive my car on Tucker Street anymore. The road has over 40 potholes."
When we go through it, basically, it's basically a maze. We had to zigzag throughout the whole street.
About a week later, the mayor replied to Francis. She wrote, "Street crews will be in your neighborhood to work on your street Friday if there is no rain." It didn't rain that day, but crews never showed up.
She said she was going to do something about it, and nothing ever got done.
A month later, Francis emailed again, still nothing done. That's when the mayor emailed the then city manager, Cecil Rambo. She wrote, "It's unacceptable to provide me with information to convey to the residents and fail to follow through." The city manager responded, "I don't recall a discussion for Tucker this week." Francis was CC'd on that thread and couldn't believe what he was reading. What did you think of the back and forth between them on that email?
It looked like that there was a lot of miscommunication.
A few months ago, after Two on Your Side ran a series of reports on the abysmal conditions of Compton's streets, we put in a public records request for any emails pertaining to street or pothole repair from February to May. We asked for emails from and to the mayor, the other 4 council members, and the city manager. We were given hundreds, and a few caught our eye, like this email, sent right after we aired our first story on the state of the city's streets back in February. Then city manager Cecil Rambo wrote to his assistant, "The city is on fire, and the fire is potholes and road conditions."
I am not surprised with him or anyone else not caring about the safety of the people, and I've told him time and time again, you're violating our civil rights.
Joyce Kelly is a longtime Compton resident. We showed her some of the emails, like this one, where Rambo wrote to a friend, "Just look at the news. Compton is the gift that keeps giving. If it's not potholes, it's flooding after a freak storm or 2 females murdered in 3 days.
That's gross. It's so immature.
You're speechless.
Exactly. I don't know even how he wrote it, let alone to think it.
We sat down with the new city manager, Craig Cornwell, who took over in July after Rambo retired suddenly. We showed him the emails, and though he didn't want to comment on any specifics, he admitted the city needs to do better.
Well, the first thing that I want to do is improve our customer service. I think for too long, residents have had to shout to be heard.
Voters passed Measure P to help fund those pothole repairs in 2016. From 2017 to 2018, the measure brought in $11.5 million, and only 7% went to street repairs. This is a street off Compton Boulevard that Kelly has been begging the city to repair for years.
But look, these are craters. They're no longer potholes. And it's ridiculous. It's from here to the next block.
We put in a public records request to see how many trucks the city owns to fill or repair potholes. And after weeks of waiting, we were told they don't own any. However, neighboring Linwood, a city smaller than Compton, has 2. That means the city has to contract out the work. Cornwell says one of the first things he's done in his new role is to purchase new equipment, 2 dump trucks and a front loader.
We have to improve. And I would tell the residents that we hear them.
Now, after we received that public records request that Compton doesn't own any of its own trucks specifically to fill potholes, the city manager came back and said the city actually does have 2 dump trucks that fill potholes. But then he ignored our 2 follow-up emails to explain why his information didn't match what we were given from the Public Works Department. And residents say that's what they get a lot of times. You know, one person says one thing, another person says another, and then when they press people for answers, they feel like nothing really
They get the runaround.
Yes.
So the bottom line is their streets still aren't fixed.
Well, they are fixing Many of
are.
them. A lot of people believe that's just because of the media spotlight on it, but there are still people who have, like you saw there, I mean, not potholes, but actual craters. And how do you drive on that? And when we're out there filming them, everybody stops and says, please do something about our street. What can you do? What can you do? Business owners, families.
And it's also, I mean, police and fire have to drive over those too. So if your
Yes.
house is burning and your fire truck can't get there quickly because of those potholes,
Yes.
you lose.
And remember, they're paying about 10% sales tax because of that Measure P. So it's not like they're not paying into something.
Wow. Well, Christine, I hope you stay on top of that.
We will.
Okay.
Yeah, Christine, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Can Two on Your Side help you? Just email Two on Your Side at cbs.com. Tell us about your problem, or you can use social media if you like, but you have to use the hashtag Two on Your Side.